Hello everyone, I'm putting this right at the start of the video because I don't know whether it's me, I don't know. Anyway, I sound too underwhelmed. What we've done, this is, these were homemade meatballs and onion gravy. Now there was other things added into it and it's something we've done before, and to us it's a bit of a winter meal. But what I wanted to say to you is that meat was $2.99. Now I know that was a good price because it was right on the date, you know, so we got that cheap. But even if it had been, I can't remember what the full price was now, you've probably seen it on the video, but if we'd have paid that, now that was a meal for two, and we made it as a meal for two. Now we could have made more and froze some, but we chose to just make it for two, because that, you know, we feel with a lot of people that watch us, there's two of you, or some people are on their own, so you know, a meal for two seems a good size for us. Plus it's what we want, isn't it? Now that meal, those meatballs were so good. I know it's the old story, because Wendy says to me, them meatballs were so good. She says, can you remember when, well, we had quite a while where I used to get home before Wendy, so I used to come home and I often cooked the dinner, and she used to come home later, and to try and save time, because we were both late, but Wendy were getting home much later then, and we often used to have meatballs in the slow cooker and switch them on during the day. Now, I like the dinner, it was nice, but it weren't like them. She said to me, she said we gave up in the end, didn't we, because we used to buy these meatballs and they were gristly and horrible, but she said, well, they were nice, weren't they, but the meat was from a butcher, so, you know, you do what you like. But I just thought I'd tell you. But that onion gravy, it was so nice with that mash and peas. I couldn't get enough of that gravy. There was a bit of mopping up as well, I've got to be honest, there was. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that because that is a cheap dinner and it was really good, honestly. I don't think anybody who has this will be disappointed. I could be wrong, but I loved it, and so did Wendy. So let's just watch the video, eh? Look after yourselves. We'll see you soon. Let's get on with the video. Hello everyone. Right, now today, you can see that beef mince lean at the back, look. Now, it was $4.15 for that, and there's a bit over 500 grams, but it was getting close to date. And we went to that butcher's, we got it for $2.99. Now, Wendy saw that, she says, let's make some meatballs. Now, that's how it works. If we can see something that's cheap, we'll make it into a dinner. Mate, I want this, because this is going to be meatballs with onion gravy. Now, I'll try and read out what we've got, because we've got onion there, that'll be cut into rings, tomato puree, you can see. Now I'm going to put all this in the description for you, so don't worry about the amounts. We've got Worcestershire sauce, we've got Dijon mustard, oregano, onion powder there, onion salt, I can see that. We use lazy garlic, now Wendy's measured that out, salt and pepper, and there's beef stock, and we've got gravy powder there. Now Wendy will just thicken it up at the end if we need granules. Granules. Oh, it's actually there. Now, yeah. This looks an awful lot of stuff, but what you got to bear in mind, there's the gravy, there's the oregano, and it's there. So most of this, you're looking at it twice, because I looked and I said to Wendy, this looked complicated, but it's not. This is how we do it. Just throw it as in. You can see, look. But it's all been measured out. But I'll put all this in the ingredients for you, because I want to get on with this, because I'm going to enjoy this. Now, it all needs to be like fried, so we're going to saute it in the Cosori pressure cooker.
I've got to make the balls yet.
Why, you got to make the balls? Oh yes, you got to make the balls first, and then we're going to slow cook it, and if we run out of time, we're going to pressure cook it in the pressure cooker. But I think we'll go for slow cook, because I don't think it's going to take very long. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. let's get started. Now this is Wendy, look, poor girl, look, she's sobbing her heart out. Oh dear, is it something I've said? Oh, it could be the onion. Oh, it's the onion.
You're strong.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm not stopping here. I can smell. We'll all be sobbing if I stay here.
There's always certain ways you can do, but I don't know how
It's
to
the
do
way
it
it
now,
is, the
but
way you're cutting it.
I ain't got time.
Oh, just get it cut. Oh, me tea.
Keep getting told.
There's the first bit anyway. Look, cut the onions. I'll bring you back when she stops sobbing. Right, let's make a start. I've plugged it in and switched it on. And what we want is saute. Now that's on 10 minutes there. Might need a bit less, but we'll put it on 10 minutes and let it warm up. I'll just tip a drop of oil in there, and then we'll get the meatballs in there and get them fried off. Right, you can hear it starting to sizzle now, so Wendy's putting the meatballs in there. I mean, first of all, we're going to just fry these off. Get these a lovely colour. I'd say just a little bit of oil in there to cover the bottom. We're not gone crazy. I quite like searing things in here because it doesn't spit all over it. With it being deep, it's pretty good. I'm sure everybody's tried it for themselves, but it is easier. Right, let's give these a bit of a fry and I'll bring you back. Right, these are starting to fry off now. See the colouring up already. I don't want to get too close because it fogs up my camera. But you can hear them, can't you? Wendy's turning them over now to fry them off. Right, we'll just carry on for a little while. And then I'll bring you back before the onions go in. Let's just give you another quick view, but it's only quick because I don't want to fog the lens up. As you can see, we're just frying them off, give them a bit of colour on the outside, and then Wendy's going to put the onion in. And I'm right in the way of the onion. I got to move it. Right, as you can see, Wendy's made a bit of room there to get the onion in, look. Because he just wants softening off a bit, but they'll cook anyway, but let's just give them a few minutes in there. You've got to be careful you don't damage your meatballs. I mean, we don't want bruised balls, do we? Well, I certainly don't. Right. I'm going to come back again because it's going to fog me up, this is. I mean, there's not masses of steam, but I think, let's get out of the way. And I'll bring you back. When these are gone a little translucent, mind you, there's no big worry because they'll cook anyway. Right, now they've had a few minutes, so they'll be softening up. Now you've got to be careful you don't, because Wendy says there's the stock going in. Right, now there's the stock gone in, and we lost contact there with the camera, so I don't know whether something's going to be missing. Right.
That's the Worcester.
That's the Worcester sauce gone in. Try and tip it all in so you're not mixing it too much. It'll all mix up anyway, I'm sure.
Tomato paste.
There's a tomato puree.
Yeah, puree, I should have said.
So, is all this going in now?
Yeah.
What about the gravy granules?
The gravy granules, no, sorry. No,
not the gravy
no,
granules.
No.
There's the mustard.
I'm just trying.
I mean, it's trying not to bruise my balls there. We don't want
I will
that.
in a minute.
Oh dear. No need for that, was there? Right, there's the lazy garlic going in. That's lazy garlic. It's bone idle garlic, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we do quite like it.
Your balls feel very solid.
Are my balls more solid? I hope so. That would be nice.
I forgot what this was. It oregano?
Well, I don't know. You're doing
it. Was.
I read it out, mate. It was the old
I'm
goldfish
cooking every
memory.
day.
I know. Look at that every day.
Me, how many times have I cooked today? You'll see with my shirt.
Yeah, it's like my top. Look, I've noticed when I do
I
anything.
change my top.
Yeah, I even went and had a look in my wardrobe.
See, that one's just breaking up a little bit there.
Yeah, oh dear.
But
I noticed in my wardrobe, all my fleeces are blue. They look like I've got the same one on every time.
The kids brought you some for Christmas, didn't they?
Yeah, they know I like blue. Well,
they were fed up seeing you in green.
They're fed up with seeing me in rags. Right, now.
Right, I think that's everything
Right,
now.
so what we'll do now, we'll cancel this and put it on to slow cook. So let's just stop that. I mean, it's stopped anyway. Right. Let's get this lid on. Right, I nearly forgot, look, you want a bit of salt and pepper in there. Not much salt, but
you've got
a bit of pepper.
Stock in there.
That'll do, yeah. It won't too much. Just a bit of a steady mix. Right. Let's get ready to switch this on to slow cook. Right, I've switched the extractor fan off so it's a little bit quieter. And today, let's have the translucent ring to go with my translucent onions. Right, let's get that lid on, just line the orange dots, if you can, Graham. Lock it off. Now we're going on slow cook. So we've opened the vent, then slow cook. Where's slow cook? Mate, I know it's there. I've used it before. Now that's got 6 hours. I'm just going to leave it. We don't need keep warm. I'm going to leave it on that and we'll see how it goes. What I will do as well, put a thermometer in there, but I think we'll let it go for a while first and see how we're going. Let it all settle down. Right, there we go. Well, that's it now. Nothing else to do, is there? It's so easy. And we'll bring you back. Right, now I brought you back because Wendy's just said to me, she says, that bisto there, she can see me knocking it over like that. I can't believe she said that. Anyway, it's going in now. And we're only a few minutes in. So Wendy says, let's get it in there now, then we're not going to tip it over. And also, it means I can wash the glass. Of course you can. I'll move that. Oh, steady, steady. Don't bruise my balls. Careful. Careful. Look, I tell you what, don't look a bad colour already, look. Which sometimes these things don't look so appetising, but they look more like dishwater. But that, to me, that looks pretty good. I think hunger's setting in again. There we go. Let's get this lid back on. Yeah. And of course, everybody knows, I'm sure, when you put that back on, that seals it. So there you are, you could hear it pressurising straight away. Slow cooking, you don't need the pressure, so vent it. Right, let's let that run. Unless I forgot to put something else in, we'll see you in a while. Right, now we're busy cooking, and Wendy says, look, she don't like the kettle looking like that. And can you see all these marks on here, look? I mean, this is a Cosori kettle, brilliant kettle, but we've got hard water, and look at the marks it leaves, it does. And Wendy's found if you just put plenty of lemon in there, it cleans it up. So let's just show you.
I spray it, I squirt it first in parts and then leave it for a bit like that, just
do you?
100%. I don't like using all these tablets and then leave it.
Yeah, that is just
let it just
the old.
Yeah, because the tablets are quite
whatever
expensive.
It used to be called. It's lemon juice, look, in the little container.
It'll start clean. Well, you can see it now. Look.
She says it will fetch it off now.
You see it?
You can see the lemons going a bit discoloured, isn't it? I tell you what, this is only a minute. Look, I'll bring you back in a few minutes. We'll have a bit. You can see it coming off. Look.
Just a couple of squirts.
Let me bring you back in a few minutes. As you can see, look, that was only on 6 hours. These things have only been cooking half an hour, and I thought, let's check the temperature. Mate, because Wendy sautéed them before, can you see that now, look? They're on 83, they're cooked. But she did sauté them for a good while, you know, they were, I once said they were cooked, they were virtually cooked before we even put them in. But I've just lifted the lid and put the probe in there, and as I say, look, you see that they're on 83, look, so they're cooked. So we're going to leave them now for about another half an hour to slow cook. And it's so easy, isn't it? I mean, it's slow cook, but I think it's going to be fine. Let's have a better look inside. Let's give you a look. Look, mate, it looks lovely in there. Of course, I've let the steam out like a fool. Get the lid back on. Right, I'll bring you back. Well, I'd say that kettle is clean now, look, as you can see. And the reason I'm saying that, if Wendy puts it down, look, you can see the reflection of our back window. That's so much cleaner than it was.
I'm going to just wipe the round here.
She wipes it down and then that'll do it, won't it? Yeah, look, see, Wendy says if she just dips it in and wipes it round, it cleans it all off the glass as well. I'll let her finish that off and I'll show you. Look, you've got washing up in the bowl.
That's your washing up.
What would my aunt say? Well, I'd tell them we're still cooking the tea. That's why we're doing this while we're cooking this tea. But yeah, I'll show you when it's done. Did I take a picture of the before and after? I'm not sure. I mean, it's wet. You can see that, the glass inside. But you can see how much cleaner that is, look. That's only a few minutes. Right, I just thought I'd tell you that, because Wendy's recently found it, and we used to buy them tablets, and they cost a fortune, and we're a bit worried what's in them. I like the taste of lemon anyway. We get lemon tea before you even get the tea in it. Come on. Now that looks a lot better, doesn't it? That's good enough for us. Right, just thought I'd share that with you. Bye. Right, as you can see there, that's only had about an hour and 20 minutes, but as we know, it was cooked. I'm going to cancel that anyway. Now, whether it needs thickening up, we're not sure till we. That don't look bad to me. Well, let Wendy have a look. Well, I don't know. That looks pretty good to me, don't you think? I think that's all right.
Yeah.
I like it running in my mashed potato. We've got peas as well. So we'll get it dished up and I'll bring you back. Right, now there's our dinner. Now Wendy's just putting knives and forks out, I think. I've got a baby fork here, look. I'm just going to taste it in front here, because what we want to know is what this tastes like. Well, we know what this tastes like. Let's have a bit of... Let's get a bit of onion. And a bit of the meat. Oh, they look nice. Yeah, you can. Oh, I knew that were going to be nice. Oh, God, that's lovely. Oh, dear.
That is lovely and tasty. I haven't had the meatball yet.
I have. Have a bit of the meatball. They're gorgeous. Honestly, they are. It's all homemade, isn't it? And actually, quite a cheap dinner, but that is nice.
That is, yeah.
That's lovely. Now, there's no need for us to come back to you, because I'm quite confident Wendy's going to run off with that in a second.
You've got any bread for the sauce?
Any what?
Any bread for the gravy?
I don't know whether we have or not. I should hope we have. Of course we have. We got some. Right, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And Wendy's gone already. I don't blame her. She needs head start with me about. Right, look after yourselves. This is a lovely dinner. You're going to love this one if you make it. Right, you'll see you soon. Look after yourselves. Bye.